Hello Battledome baddies, and welcome back to another card review video. Today we have the level requirement 5 equipment. So if you play it on turn 5, how good is it? What about turn 8? Round 2 or round 3? There are 5 level requirement 5 equipment from the main set, and all activated effects are once per turn. You need to have 5 code stones attached to your Neopet in order to meet the level requirement of the equipment to play it off of when revealed or when sent to the discard alternate playing ability if the equipment has either line of text or off of Queen Ghidorah, of course. First up, we have Blade of Ultranova. During your battle phase, you may roll 2 dice. For each success, deal 2 damage to your opponent's Neopet, and your Neopet heals 2 damage. So this is a May effect, you don't need to use it. However, if you do use it, you must roll the 2 dice, not your choice of 1 or 2 dice. This is a repeatable source of direct damage and healing, which is very good, as just like the Blade of Supernova, it is a 75% chance for 1 success and a 25% chance for 2 successes off of this. There is a potential 8-point life swing, so 4 damage and 4 healing off of this 1 card, which is very good. 5 out of 5 stars. Next up we have Commemorative Battle Fairy Axe. When this card is revealed from your deck, you may play this card. During your battle phase, you may reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a card that is not an equipment. For every equipment revealed this way, deal 2 damage. Interesting. Deal 2 points of damage to your opponent's Neopet. Return the revealed cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is a May effect, you don't need to use it, you may play it when it is revealed, and this is a repeatable source of direct damage, very strong. However, it can do 0 damage or potentially a 1-hit knockout. There is a wide range of damage that this can do, and then this is almost strictly going to be a combo piece trying to get that 1-hit knockout. So for example, if you have Ghidorah's Hourglass in play and you used the during your draw phase, you may send this to your discard and looked at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. And you activate your Fairy Neopet ability to place a card from your inventory to the top of your deck. You potentially could stack 4 equipment on top of your deck, guaranteed for 8 points of damage, and potentially more, depending on what is below those 3 cards that you looked at from Ghidorah's Hourglass. So yeah, this is pretty cool effect. 5 stars out of 5. Very strong. Yeah. Look forward to getting 1 hit by this one, especially if you have like 2 of these on the field. Oh boy. Next up we have Ghidorah's Wand. When this card is sent from your inventory or deck to your discard, you may play this card. During your preparation phase, discard up to 3 cards. Deal 1 damage to your opponent's Neopet for each card discarded this way. Your Neopet gains 1 attack for each card discarded this way until the end of your turn. During your opponent's battle phase, you may send this card to your discard. Deal 2 damage to your opponent's Neopet. So, this has 2 May effects and 1 no May effect. During your preparation phase, send discard up to 3 cards. So this is a effect that is not a May effect. However, you can discard 0, 1, 2, or 3 cards. So every single turn that you have this on the field during your preparation phase, including the turn that you play it, and you will get this trigger. And then yeah, you choose how many cards to discard to deal direct damage and gain 1 attack for. You may play this when it is sent from your inventory or deck to discard, as Ghidorah's cards do. This is a repeatable source of direct damage, and it buffs your Neopet attack, which is very strong. Even if you just use it for the last line of text, during your opponent's battle phase, you may send this card to your discard, deal 2 damage to your opponent's Neopet. Even if you just include this in your deck for that, it is very strong, very good for recurring just for that line. Repeatable 2 damage every single turn that you can recur is quite good. 5 stars out of 5. So let's run through a turn that you play it on turn 5. This is your card per turn. On level 5, you then are still in your preparation phase. You'll activate the effect here, and you'll discard 3 cards, deal 3 direct damage to your opponent's Neopet, give your Neopet +3 attack, do the attack, pass it over to your opponent, the turn over to your opponent, and then during their battle phase, you will activate this effect to discard it from play and deal 2 direct damage to your opponent's Neopet side. It's 5 direct damage in 1 turn cycle, like half turn cycle. Very cool. Next up, we have Superior Shield of Reflection. During your opponent's battle phase, while calculating damage, for every critical success you roll during this battle, deal 2 damage to your opponent's Neopet. So this is Shield of Reflection, just better. It is not a May effect, you need to use it. It will automatically go on the stack, or in the queue, I suppose. Your opponent will deal damage first, as they are the active player with priority, and then if your Neopet is not knocked out, you will deal X damage to them based on how many critical successes you rolled for your defense. This is a repeatable source of damage on your opponent's turn, and it is very good in high defense and agility decks, and you can choose to reroll a successful block to try for that 6 if you want. Might be a bad idea, you might just take 1 damage instead, but dealing 2 damage back might be worth it. So yeah, 5 stars, very strong effect, very cool. And last but not least, we have Vira's Winged Dagger. During your battle phase, you may roll 3 dice. For each success, deal 2 damage to your opponent's Neopet. This is a May effect, you don't need to use it. It's a repeatable source of direct damage. You have 75% chance for 1 success, 25% chance for 2 successes, and a 12.5% chance for 3 successes. Is this worse than Blade of Ultranova? Potentially. There is no healing from Vira's Winged Dagger, so there is no potential optimal 8-point life swing, but Vira's Winged Dagger does do a maximum of 2 more damage versus the Blade of Ultranova. So there's definitely debate for which one you want to include in your deck, or if you want to include both. Probably wouldn't recommend it, as they are level requirement 5 cards. These are late game cards that are designed to be very strong and try to end the game, or end the round. With that said, I will still give it 5 stars. And that brings us to, hey, what would you actually put in your deck? So where do these best fit? Blade of Ultranova honestly can go into any deck. It is very strong, very generic effect of just dealing damage and healing, which is very good. If you're running an aggressive deck, I would definitely recommend Jadora's Wand and or Vira's Winged Dagger. If you're running a control or defensive style deck, you would probably want to include a Superior Reflective Shield, or Superior Shield of Reflection. I don't know why I said Reflective Shield there. Anyways, and yeah, if you're running the combo deck, or any sort of combo deck, anything that can scry and or look at top cards of your deck and that sort of thing, you will want to be running a Commemorative Battle Fairy Axe. Overall, the level requirement 5 cards, you have the 3 legends and these 5 equipment to choose from if you want to include any in your deck. The legends do have a more powerful, like one turn effect thing. The equipment are very strong to repeatedly activate and perform their effects. So yeah, you have a choice of, do you want a really strong effect once, or do you want like strong effects repeatable times? Overall, I think you will probably prefer the very strong once effect as opposed to the equipment, but you know, some of these equipment are very good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you next time for food or potions. Probably potions. Let's do potions. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.